Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about a new series that I'm going to begin. This series is going to be predictions about the whole race weekends, like pole position, race win, fastest lap, podium, so on and so forth. And I'm going to do this with every race, and I'll do it probably every Thursday. I'll try my best, especially when there's a sprint event. I'm just going to take you through everything I'm going to do. So let's start. So I'm going to predict the pole and then the sprint winner. And then whoever is going to finish on the podium in the sprint. Then the race winner and the podium of that, the fastest lap, my wild card for maybe a podium or a win if something crazy happens, the one to watch, bold prediction, and for fun I'll show you my F1 fantasy so you can join the fun and watch how I made bad choices. Okay, so every time I'm going to make a video I'll react on the previous race predictions and see how I did. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with my predictions of the IMOLA Grand Prix. I really hope you enjoyed this video and come back next race weekend, because then it's going to be Miami and I think that is going to be very exciting. So let's get it underway. My choice for pole position this weekend is going to be Sainz. I think Sainz can do this with the new contract he signed with 2 years at Ferrari. I think he wants to show that he has something to prove against Charles that has been so dominant lately. And I think he'll have the best lap of the weekend. Then the next day at the sprint, I think Sainz is going to convert that pole into a sprint win. And I believe he can do that if he just keeps it clean and holds the rest of the field behind him. The sprint podium alongside Sainz, I predict is going to be Russell and Verstappen. In any way you try to put it, I choose them. I believe Russell and Mercedes have made a better car, and it's beginning to look like they're forming an uphill with the car. And Russell is very consistent in the last past races. And Verstappen alongside Russell, because it's Verstappen, is always fast, and I think he can get podium whenever he wants with the car he has. I'm just afraid of the reliability of the car, but you'll see that further on in this video. Okay, now we get to the good part. I think the race winner is going to be Leclerc. I think Sainz will falter in the race and he'll get knocked back in a few spots. I really don't hope he makes any big mistakes. I'm really hoping he can show Leclerc a little bit more of a fight. But Leclerc is my pick for the win on Sunday. And the two on the podium next to Leclerc is going to be a little bit different. I think it will be Norris and Russell. Norris is a little bit of a bold one, but we can see that McLaren are gaining a lot of time in the last few races, and I believe if it's crazy enough, Norris can do it, and Russell for the same reason as the last one. I think Verstappen and Red Bull will struggle a little bit at Imola, and I still don't trust the car 100%. I think maybe they'll get another DNF, I really don't hope so, but that is my predictions for the podium. Now going on to the little things, like the fastest lap, I think Perez will take it. They have a very fast car, and I believe Perez will be a little bit more behind, and trying to push as hard as he can for the podium spots, and maybe in the process takes the fastest lap. And my wild card for the weekend is going to be Ricciardo. I think if it's a wild race, that Ricciardo can take that and turn it into a podium or maybe a win like Monza last year. And McLaren, like I said, looks like they're being very quicker than they used to be in the beginning of the season. So maybe just a little bit too much hope for McLaren. Now, my one to watch is going to be Lewis Hamilton. I think Hamilton is going to struggle in the qualifying and maybe in the race too. This might be a bad one to watch because I really think Hamilton has lost his touch against Russell, because Russell is doing very good, but I still believe Hamilton can. So I want to watch maybe Hamilton for how poor he does this weekend, or maybe he surprises me and I'll be watching him this weekend as he goes up the timesheets once again, like he showed he can do last year. Now, my bold prediction, and I'm really hoping this happens, is Vettel is going to score the first points for Aston Martin this year, and I really hope this happens because I'm a big Vettel fan and I believe he can push that car into the top 10, maybe in the sprint race in the top 8, or maybe both. I really hope Vettel does great this year and maybe fights for a title next year, but we'll see about that. But yeah, I really hope this happens. Now for the fun part, I'm going to show my F1 fantasy to you, and if you want to click off you can, but this is my F1 fantasy for the weekend. I hope I do good this time. So my first driver is going to be Bottas, because I really think he is punching above his class, and Magnussen too, alongside Bottas. Ocon, I believe, has good talent. He's shown this whole year that he's very consistent and he doesn't make many mistakes. Next up is Sainz, and I chose Sainz as my mega driver. I really hope it goes well. I really want him to do well. I need some points. And Perez as my turbo driver. I really think Perez has done exceptional this year, and I believe with the turbo driver I may get some more points. And Red Bull as my team. I really hope they don't do like the last race or like Bahrain, but yeah, that is my F1 fantasy. I would like to hear yours. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what I can do more to improve my channel, to make better videos, and what you'd like to see on these prediction videos. Have a great day and a nice race weekend, and I'll see you next week. Please like and subscribe, and see you later.